The Indian military officer and the first Chief of Staff of the Indian Army after India became independent of Great Britain, K.M. Cariappa. Cariappa is a man known for many firsts, but he is best remembered as the legend who made the Indian Army truly Indian. Born on January 28, 1899, Cariappa was one of 6 children of an official in the British colonial administration of India. He spent his childhood in Coorg, a beautiful district of Karnataka known for the contributing many soldiers to the army, and grew up listening to stories of valor of World War I veterans. After completing his education at Central High School at Medicary, he joined Presidency College in Madras for higher education. Then he joined the first batch of King's Commissioned Indian officers at Indore and commissioned with second lieutenant rank in 1990. He was posted first to the 2nd Battalion of the Carnatic Infantry at Bombay. Cariappa was promoted to lieutenant in 1923, captain in 1927, Major in 1938, Lieutenant Colonel by 1944 and the Brigadier in 1946. In 1933, Cariappa got through the Quetta Staff College's entrance examination. He was the first Indian military officer to attend the course. In 1942, he was given the command of an army unit, the first Indian officer to have British officers serving under him. Under the British, he served in a variety of posts including the Middle East between 1941 to 42 and Burma, now known as Myanmar, between 1943 to 44. 4 years later, in 1946, Cariappa was promoted to Brigadier of the Frontier Brigade Group. Interestingly, during these years, Colonel Ayub Khan, who would later become the President of Pakistan, served under his command. Cariappa had seen action in Iraq, Syria, Iran and Burma, winning many awards and accolades during his sterling career. In 1947, he had also received the prestigious Order of the British Empire in recognition of his exemplary service in Burma during World War II. During partition of the Indian subcontinent in 1947, just prior to independence, Cariappa became the first Indian to be selected to undergo a training course at the Imperial Defence College in Camberley, UK. When he returned after India's independence, Cariappa was appointed the Deputy Chief of General Staff with the rank of Major General. In January 15, 1949, Cariappa was named the first Indian Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army, replacing the British Commanding General Sir Roy Butcher. And you must know that this day has been selected to celebrate as the Army Day every year. As Army Chief, Cariappa had a mandate to transform the army left by the British into a national military force, and thus he made the Indian Army truly Indian. Cariappa retired from active military service in 1953, after which he served until 1956 as India's High Commissioner to Australia and New Zealand. In 1986, the Indian government promoted Cariappa to the honorary rank of Field Marshal in recognition of his exemplary services to the country, and on May 15, 1993, he breathed his last at the age of 94. This slide shows the journey of Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa, starting from the joining the first batch of King's Commission Indian Air Officers and commissioned as second lieutenant rank in 1919. Then, under the British regime, Cariappa was promoted to lieutenant in 1923 captain in 1927, and then in 1933, Cariappa became the first Indian military officer to attend the course at the Quetta Staff Colleges. Then commissioned as major in 1938, lieutenant colonel by 1944, and then brigadier in 1946. And in the next year, in 1947, after returned from the Imperial Defence College UK, Cariappa was appointed the Deputy Chief of General Staff with the rank of Major General. In 1949, Cariappa was named the first Indian Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army. And finally, on 15 Jan 1986, had been conferred with the rank of Field Marshal. So this is the military journey of Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa. Here we can see the leadership traits of the Field Marshal. He has brilliant administrative skills, as we all know. He was the first Commander-in-Chief of Indian Army. He has tactical management on battlefields, sharp brain, good presence of mind, and a great supervision. Before ending this, I would like to mention few instances of him which stamped him as one of the most famous and revered military leaders in India. While chasing the Pakistani invading forces in Kashmir in 1948, Cariappa came across a village of people who were suffering due to the food scarcity in the area. He promised to help them later and moved forward with this campaign. The very next day, he made good of his promise and returned to the village with flour, rice and salt. This humanitarian gesture by him was later repeated in several other villages that were going through the same problems due to the war effort. Another we have, during the Indo-Pak War of 1965, Flight Lieutenant K.C. Nanda, son of Field Marshal Cariappa, as his hunter jet was shot down in Pakistan and he was taken prisoner of war. When General Ayub Khan got to know that the aviator was the son of Field Marshal Cariappa, under whom he had served before independence, he contacted the Field Marshal and offered to release his son immediately. To this, the retired military legend wrote a reply which got studied in the Indian military history as one of the most iconic statements. He wrote, "He is my son no longer. He is the child of this country, a soldier fighting for his motherland like a true patriot. My many thanks for your kind gesture, but I request you to release all or release none. Give him no special treatment." The life of the first Indian to command the Indian Army was a true inspiration to all the men and women who will join the forces as officers. The stern but human leadership qualities that Cariappa showed during his service can be considered the beacon for the uncountable generations of officers and soldiers to come. Thank you.